Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for being here. I hope that you're having a fantastic one out there, whether it's morning, the sun is up, or rising, I guess you should say, or if it's sunset and the sun is going down appropriately. Today, we are listening to Bianca. We're going to listen to this track, Somniloquies. This is off of the album of the same name, Somniloquies, which was released in, hold on, I gotta find it. I'm going down, I'm looking really quick. Ooh, you would think that I would have this information available right away. Last year, 2025. I saw that they had restocked some of their stuff and it said 2026, but it was released 2025. We're listening to this because this was suggested and this was sponsored by Steve. Thank you so much, Steve. I appreciate the recommendation. I appreciate the support as well. You said that they're a new Italian dark metal band. I'm looking forward to this. You said that stunning vocalist B. I'd imagine that's Bianca. She's not only impressed with captivating ethereal cleans, but also some shriek-like harshes. You know what? I read that as black metal. I don't know if they are black metal or not, but look, with black metal, it's a genre that I need to explore more. I haven't looked into it a lot, but I did listen to an album, a black metal album last year. I think it came out. And I thought it was a really, really good album. It was called Black Medium Current. Here you go. I'm pulling it up right now so you can see it on their Bandcamp. Black Medium Current from Dodheimsgard. And I thought this was a really cool album. The album artwork got my attention. I like a simple one like that. And this was a really cool album. I thought this was really cool. Depending on what you guys like, if you like progressive black metal, this would, I think, would hit a certain itch. It's really cool. Just to give you a little bit. I'm recommending you music, Beautiful opening, of course. Let me skip it a little. Very epic. And then, of course, you get into that stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and listen to the music. We will discuss it a little bit after Somniloquies. Here we go. Fast but atmosphere drumming. And these waves coming in. That's a great stream. Wow. That first shriek was killer. Coming down. See, I like how atmospheric the music is too. It has a certain it captures something. That's really good. That's great. Okay, I know not everybody on this channel is going to like this kind of music. No problem. Give it a chance. You like it, you don't like it. That's okay, right? This was great. And this is right up my alley, too. All right, so one of my favorite albums a few years ago was White Ward with their album False Light. And I think that album was like my gateway to progressive kind of black metal because, once again, it's one of those genres that I'm not overly familiar with. But, you know, from what I heard of it, sometimes it wasn't quite my style. Death metal, cool. Thrash metal, cool. But black metal always just kind of escaped me a little bit. But listening to more progressive black metal, I love that mix of the atmosphere that is brought into, you know, the fast and furious drum pattern, the higher shrieks and things like that. It's that deeper, darker atmosphere that draws me in. I love doom metal. So it kind of draws a lot from there. This track is also a really fantastic example of like a black metal song that I could get into. You got all the hallmarks, the fast blast beats, the shrieking. We'll talk about it. Dense atmosphere. But it is so wonderfully played and excellently performed. So you got the band members up here. I'm on their Bandcamp right now, which of course I'll list it and put in the description. They go by interesting names here. B for singing, ES guitar, Backwards N for bass, and Sathrath for drums. The singing from B, Bianca, B, maybe, I don't know if that's her name, but B is amazing. Those ethereal, dreamy vocals, absolutely singing like a siren, perfectly lulling you in and drawing you in from distant shores to what you think is a comforting island. Call me the call of Circe, but on a dime, she switches to a banshee. And that first scream is just such a breaking the glass and breaking the mold moment that was really fantastic. Let me back into it. It's like a jump scare. It's so well done. What a note. What a note. A power. It is an arrow piercing through its target. I thought that was such a phenomenal drop in the music. And of course, the way that she carries on that sound is really, really impressive. And in this context, I love that higher shriek. It works so well, I think, piercing through the atmosphere, the dense atmosphere and overgrowth that's happening beneath with the drums, the bass, the guitar especially, of course. And what I also like in a lot of more progressive black metal is you can hear the bass coming through. So you hear that groove in the beginning with the drums. For as in a way, for as many toms and the drum pattern for how not cluttered, but there's a lot going on. It's maximalist, right? For as much as going on, it works so well with the atmosphere. You got the guitar comes in there, starting to sweep in through those kind of crimson shores. It just works so well. And then, like I said, her scream, of course, pierces through, and it gets into its black metal-esque sound, right? Guess that verse. And I think also what I really like about it is that there's a lot of space in this section. It's heavy, it's fast, but there's a lot of space, of course, used by, or, you know, captured by the snares and the space between the snares. Right? And even when it speeds up, it's not blast beating, it's just speeding up a little bit. We get those, but I like this a lot. And I'll move right back to it. Really gorgeous atmosphere. Then the ending breakdown is just heaven coming down. What a great mix between those high siren-like vocals and the darker, deeper shrieks as well. Incredible vocals, that's for sure. I had to use Metal Archives to find the lyrics here. A place to be, one more sun is drawn to mind. A place to feel, somniloquies. Sore lights, complex moments, all we know we have is in our dreams. All winged creatures coming at sundown to lead us between those of the unlights on canvas through space and time. Like the textures weaving through space and time. Feeds the imaging side, just shut your eyes. Now you see the darkest path, I don't know this word. Oniric sight. Let's go ahead and do a Google, huh? Relating to dreams or dreaming. Oniric, see? We learn something new every day. Disclose your eyes, now you live. Another world I'm born to dive in. Motionless, I close my eyes, but I can see beyond this. There's no word in my sleep. I wonder what I tell myself. Shut your eyes, you see the darkest path. And it repeats that again. So Somniloquies, right? Not a soliloquy, not a speech that you give to yourself or on your own, a soliloquy, but a somniloquy. So a sleep that is to yourself in a sense, or sleeping alone, speaking in your sleep alone. That's how I kind of read that, if I'm to read it that way. And in speaking to yourself alone in your dreams, you will discover certain paths and certain directions. And I really, really love the idea of the lyrics. I love the music. This is just so cool. Bianca's an exploration steeped in the subversive fire of black metal with a penchant for doom. There you go. And atmospheric resonances centered around a female identity that spans different dimensions from ethereal presence to a primal rawness. Self-titled album's enigmatic 8-step journey into the power of the human mind and the unconscious dimension as a messenger of precious insights for interpreting reality. A deep dive into the non-material aspects of human life and then transformative potential. No idea of religion, but a radical atheist and humanistic stance within the musical language of black metal, merging melodic nuances in an atmospheric embrace. I mean, it hits all that really well. A sorrowful struggle runs through the veins of Bianca's music, chilling to the core, yet captivating and transporting the listener to uncertainty. Brilliant. Fantastic. I'll put the Bandcamp down there below. But that was a really, really good listen. Man, it's good to have some black metal. That's good. Let me know what you guys thought of it, of course, in the comments below. Steve, I appreciate the recommendation. That was a great, great recommendation. Really enjoyed that. Hope that you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you for being here. Please come back tomorrow, and I will see you all then. Bye, guys.